Hello from Lisbon, Portugal. Sure why it's so misty. Is Lisbon on a higher ground? Let me know in the comments. One thing I find very annoying in Europe sometimes is the cobblestone roads and also this kind of rock stone road because it's so hard to pull my luggage. Guys, it's literally a full body workout. Look at the stairs behind. So the problem with Google Maps is it doesn't show you that it's an alley or it's a slope or stairs. You just gotta hustle through. Let's go. Fuck my life. I'm so exhausted and there's so many slopes to go up. I just came from down there. All my luggage. More stairs to climb, a whole lot more, and with my luggage, oh my god. I climbed all the way up to look at the view, but it's cloudy and misty today. Oh my god. And that's the amount of luggage that I carried all the way to the top. Apparently this place has the best view of the city, but look, it's all misty. Well, that is part of traveling. It is what it is. So apparently a lot of couples over here, they put this love lock, so you can see all the love lock around here. But now I need to go and find my way down. I'm at Starbucks now for a pit stop, eating my cream cheese bagels. So this is actually a hack when you're traveling Europe. So in Europe, the public toilets are paid. It is €1. This travel hack that you can use, it's either you go to McDonald's or Starbucks and you can use the toilet. You usually need to purchase something and usually it's the password to enter the toilet. You have to key it in and it's in the receipt. But then whether it's like bagels or donuts, is like only want something, do something, so might as well have food also, and then you can use the toilet and stay there for a few hours. So that's a tip that I want to share. Guys, I've got hands on the Portuguese egg tart. I wanted to have it earlier before coming to Sabah, but the time still runs so very long. So I suggest to line up for it after lunch. I just got it about 9 minutes ago around 2:50. Right now it's good. So let's have a taste test this Portuguese egg tart. This is definitely the original one. So compared to the Chinese style one, you can find either in Malaysia or even in Macau. The pastry is much more flaky. You can see there's actually a few layers of pastry, and the the egg custard part is much more sweeter. So most Chinese don't like it when it's too sweet, but this is very, very sweet. And it's also much more dense and rich, I would say. The Chinese style one is much more lighter and less sweet, and the puff is slightly different. But this one is very, very, very flaky, and the whole itself is quite sweet, I would say. It's very, very caramelized. So I bought two. Thank God I didn't buy so many because it's quite sweet. But then since I have to line up for it, might as well buy two, right? Instead of just one. So that was my thought. Come try it when you're in Lisbon. Would I eat this every day? Not really, because as I mentioned just now, it's a bit too sweet. Been really excited to check out Portugal, and finally I'm here. So if you do not know, Portugal is one of the top digital nomad destination. Of course, I'm only visiting Lisbon, but so far I still prefer being back in Malaysia and also Singapore. To be honest, it's quite boring. It only took me like 3 hours to see all the attractions, and I mostly spend most of my time in Starbucks, just chilling and also using the toilet and the internet. So the toilet situation is quite tricky in Europe because it's €1 for every public toilet, and it's not the cleanest, and having toilet is one of my biggest requirements because I need to use the loo most of the time because I drink a lot of water. So that's that. Being a digital nomad has always been my dream, but for my career currently, I would need to mostly be back in Malaysia, as a lot of my KL clients want to see me, and I also do events back in Malaysia. And also for 2025, I want to push more on my training and also event side. So for now, being a digital nomad or full-time digital nomad is not an option. I think once a while my clients will be okay with seeing me online, but not permanently. So for now, in the next few years, I will be in Malaysia and Singapore more often, but not anywhere else in the world. So Malaysia is still
motorista que é o pato. Deixar ver e deixar.
Não, não. Anyways, I'm gonna end my video here tonight. I'm taking a bus back to Spain to Seville. So see you in my next video.